Hello, my name's Tom. I'm the reserve manager here at Martin Mere, and we've just done a swan catcher in the back of the Swan pipe. Welcome to an episode of Martin Mere's Wildlife Weekly. So we've just done a swan catch here at Martin Mere, and the way we do the catch is unique to WWT centres in that we have this swan pipe which is just behind me at the moment. And the way we get the swans into the swan pipe is to feed up the pipe, and that encourages the swans in. Once we've got about 60 or 70 swans into the pipe, all the wardens will rush out, and then they'll gently push the swans up to the far end into the pens where we are stood at the moment. So the main focus of the swan catch is obviously to ring the hooper swans, and the first thing we have to do is find out if the swans are male and female. I'm not going to go into detail of that because it's quite intimate, but I'll leave it to your imagination. So we put the swans in a swan jacket. It's kind of like a straight jacket for hooper swans. Keep the wings nice and close and the legs nice and secure, so when we're moving them around they're not going to damage themselves or even damage us. So once we've got the swans in a swan jacket, we'll move them to the ringing station. The first thing we have to do is put the rings on the swan's legs. And these rings are much like watches. They're not too tight around the swan's legs, and they're very lightweight, so they don't cause them too much discomfort. These rings are called Darvit rings, and these are quite big, very bright colours as well, and easy to read writing on. We also put a smaller metal ring on the other leg, and that metal ring should stay with the swan throughout its lifetime, but it's much harder to see at distance, which is why we always try to put these Darvit rings on the other legs. This year is a very special year for us at Martin Mere because it's actually our 40th anniversary, and for that we've actually created some special swan rings just for the occasion. We've got this swan ring here. XL stands for 40 and the M stands for Martin Mere, and this will be put on a swan which we'll call Ruby for our Ruby anniversary. We've also had some special guests for us here at Martin Mere during this swan catch. The BBC have come down to see exactly how we do things to catch the swans up, and we've actually created a special ring for them as well. And this will go on their swan of choice for the whole swan catch. So hopefully these two rings will be on a couple of swans that will be coming up for the feeds at 3 and 3:30, which you'll be able to see not only this year before they start the migration back up to Iceland, but also for the years to come. Hopefully they'll be coming back to Martin Mere and bringing some cygnets of their own back in the following years. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who helped at the swan catch, all the staff and volunteers, and also the coffee shop for making a nice warming soup at the end of the catch, because without your help none of this would be possible, and especially the research that we've done on the hooper swans over the last few decades would have been made impossible without the help of dedicated staff and volunteers such as yourself. So thank you very much for helping out with the swan catch. We've had loads of birds of prey over the last few days. Notable species of the marsh harriers have been hunting out over the marshlands. Also a kestrel sitting nice and close to the hides on fence posts or on tree tops. But one of the more interesting species is the hen harrier. Unfortunately, we don't have any footage of this, but it's been hunting around Martin Mere for a day or so, easily viewable from the Ron Barker hide. And if you do have any video footage of hen harriers or other bird species that you've seen at Martin Mere, please send them through either via our Facebook page or just email them through to Martin Mere, and we'll try and upload them as soon as we can. If you enjoyed this episode of Martin Mere's Wildlife Weekly, please share it with your friends and followers on Facebook and Twitter. And you can now subscribe to our newsletter where you'll get all the latest information about everything going on at Martin Mere and also the most recent Wildlife Weekly. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and hopefully I'll see you at a swan feed.